Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Saunders and I wanted to introduce you guys to the course T122 online, as well as give you a bit of a heads up for what's happening this week. So first, I'll introduce myself. I'm Mrs. Saunders. I graduated with my MFA in May 2018 in poetry. I've been teaching college writing. This is my fourth year teaching college writing, so I've been teaching this for a while. I'm originally from the San Francisco Bay Area, but I live now in southern Louisiana. I am actually in the English Common Room at Loyola University in New Orleans, recording this right now. So just to give you guys a heads up for what's going on this week. So this week we are going to be working towards the goal, the objective of identifying rhetorical strategies in an argument. Specifically, we're going to be learning about ethos, pathos, logos, and applying that critical framework to the readings, the 3 articles that you'll be reading for this week. So just a heads up about some upcoming deadlines. You are going to have to post in your discussion group about your goals in this class and tell me a little bit about yourself. It'll be about a 250-word post. That's due Wednesday by midnight. And then you're going to have to do a second discussion post, and that's due Sunday by midnight, and that's going to be responding to a prompt in terms of thinking about ethos, pathos, logos, and how they are operating in the text that we're reading. And I know I'm going to have a little bit of a mini lecture online talking about how they're operating in the text, but I would prefer if you would choose different quotes than the ones that I choose, or if you choose the same quote that I talk about in a lecture, just make sure you're saying something differently about it. One thing to note about the discussion post is that you do always need to have a quote from the text in your discussion posts if you're asked to discuss a text. Obviously, when you're talking about yourself in your initial post, you won't be using a quote. And then the third thing to do for the week is to respond to your peers either in either of the discussion posts. So either respond to a peer who's talking about themselves and the goal for the class, or respond to someone who's talking about discussing the text. But in total, you'll need to have you'll need to post to each discussion group, and you'll need to respond to one peer in one of the discussion groups. So 3 posts total in addition to the readings. All right, well, I hope that clarifies a little bit what's happening for this week. In general, the class will be structured so you'll have something usually due on Wednesday by midnight and Sunday by midnight. So hopefully that structure and regularity will make the online course a little bit easier to kind of schedule around in the chaos of everyday life. All right, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and take care, and let me know if you have any questions.